Good morning, everybody. It's Jillian Harris here. I hope you all are having an amazing morning. I am so excited to be taking over this account today and giving you guys a behind-the-scenes tour of our house. I tried to clean up as much as possible, which is a little bit difficult during this crazy time working at home with two kids. But we are going to start with the bedroom, and then we're going to go over into Annie's room. Is somebody coming in here? Hi, Leo. And then we're going to go into the living room, kitchen, and finishing off with our pantry. So I'm going to make my bed.
Let me cook something.
Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
I'm going to make my bed, and then we're going to get started. Good dogs actually sitting on your bed for once. This bed is from a company called Yark. I don't believe it's on Reward Style, but they make really cute dog beds. This is our master bedroom. So our closet is in behind those doors. I'm not going to show you that because it's a huge mess. I really love the way this room turned out. I did have a hard time convincing Justin to go with a pink bed, but now that we have it, he really loves this space. It's really calming. It's really peaceful. It's a little bit feminine. And almost everything in this room is from one of my favorite home decor stores called The Cross Home Decor and Design in Vancouver, Canada. They do sell online, and I do believe they're on Reward Style, and they just have the most exquisite, beautiful products. Everything that they have is just so stylish and timeless, including the light fixture and the wreath above the bed, side tables, the lamps. A lot of people really love this little goodnight sign, which I believe I ordered from Anthropology. The duvet cover is from Urban Outfitters. I'm not sure if they still carry it. And yes, this is dog slobber. Everybody always asks how I have 2 kids and 2 dogs and so much white, but the reality is a lot of stuff is stained. We try to stay on top of it, but you know what? Sometimes you just got to let it go. And then over here, we have a big chest of drawers and a mirror and a TV because we like to watch our Netflix in bed. This is all from The Cross as well, and I believe it's all linked. The drapes are custom, and I highly recommend getting custom drapes. Just search for the top-rated custom drape manufacturer or company in your area, and they should be able to give you what you want. So there's our master bedroom. We really love it, and I hope you loved it as well. Now let's head over to Annie's room. This is one of our favorite rooms in the house. I love the oversized flamingo, which we can link for you. The side table. We have a Dyson in both of the kids' rooms just to help with air filtration. Also, of course, this artwork completely makes the room, and you can swipe up to that right now as well. We just had this little bookshelf in here just because Annie loves to read, and actually the kids love playing in their own rooms, so we just have a few toys for her. The rug, unfortunately, is actually antique, so you can't swipe up to that one, but I know that there are very similar ones out there. The crib is from Pottery Barn. Hi, Nacho. Hi. Say hi to everybody. Oh, it's a big stretch. And then another one of my favorites, a dresser, which I think is still available, as is the lamp. And the light fixture. The light fixture we had in here when it was still a guest room, and I decided to keep it because it's so beautiful. It looks like it's vintage, but it's not, and it's very affordable. And then we just have a little collection of some favorite art we have of Justin and I, little Nacho, a cross stitch that somebody made us. And this You Are Magic print is also still available. So there's Annie's room. Come on, Nacho, let's go. Okay, so moving on, I'm going to show you guys the living room, kitchen, dining, entryway, front porch, and then we'll finish off in the pantry. Right here because so many people ask about this mirror. I think it's called the Primrose Mirror, and it is from Anthropology. Part of my outfit, I did not dress up for this tour. I don't think anybody's dressing up these days, are they? Anyways, we love this mirror so much that we actually bought it in silver for our office. And I have a smaller version of it downstairs on the patio. So love that mirror. We've got built-ins on either side of our fireplace. And I don't know if this TV is available on LiketoKnow.it, but it's called the Frame TV, and it actually looks like art. And I love it just because it's not a big black dark screen when we don't have the TV on. The rug is another favorite. This is from Caitlin Wilson. She's just a really wonderful company. And there's that little Leo. He's not available. He's a one of a kind. Can you say hi to everybody, Leo?
Hi, everybody.
I love our wood stumps. I believe those are available from the little knickknacks, which I love collecting over the years. I also wanted to mention this tray. Hey, that's enough. That's enough. The tray and the prayer beads and the vase and most of these pillows are also from the Cross. I shop there a lot. I really love it. Small company in Vancouver. And for those of you who are wondering how I have these 2 guys and 2 kids and keep the house clean, we really don't. Yes, our furniture does get dirty and we try our best to clean it and keep it clean, but it's usually a losing battle. Okay, moving over into the kitchen. So there's not too much in the kitchen that we can really swipe up to buy, but I'm going to give you guys a little tour anyways. I get so many questions about these stools, and I'm so sorry to report they're not really available. This was a project I was working on with Wayfair. It was going to be a collaboration, but the project got put on hold. I think if you do search Wayfair, though, you should be able to find something similar, and they are slip cover. So if you can't find anything on Wayfair, I know this is just called the Parsons stool, and then you can actually go to a fabric store and get slip covers made and have your own covers that you can change out seasonally. We get a lot of questions about these lights. These lights and this light is from the same manufacturer, and I believe they are available online. I cannot live without our built-in coffee machine. It's one of my favorites, and I'm so sorry. I did clean up, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to leave some of our mess. I'm sure you all can appreciate it during this crazy time. This rug is also from Caitlin Wilson. It is my favorite. It is getting stained and worn out, but that's okay. There's a lot of action that happens here. I have a diffuser going, and this little bucket here is called a compost bucket. In the spring and summer and fall, I always have it on my counter. I'm really big into gardening and composting. If you don't follow me already, you'll know that gardening is one of my favorite things, and I'm really passionate about my compost. And guess what, you guys? I left the dishes in the sink for you. I was going to do them, and I was like, you know what? We're all in the same boat right now. Everybody's got dishes. I'm just going to leave that. I'm sure you guys can appreciate that as well. I've got the medium prayer beads here as well. I love them. I did not bake that pie. Somebody baked it for me, and I cannot wait to dive into that. And then other than that, just a few things that I love. I love a little salt cellar, a little marble mortar and pestle. Of course, a marble rolling pin. I find these things are great because you actually use them, but they're beautiful as well. And I have a rule that nothing goes in here unless it's white, wood, or silver so that it matches my decor in my house. And these are really nice because they have a functional use, but they also act as decor. So I don't actually like to have a lot of decor in my kitchen unless it's functional. So if you look at these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things, 5 things, 6 things, they all are very functional but beautiful as well. And then speaking of beautiful, I popped out a couple sourdough loaves this morning. I've been on the sourdough kick, and it's like my new passion, so it's taken up a lot of time. So that's it pretty much for the kitchen. Now I'm going to take you guys over to the dining room. So actually, there's one more thing I want to show you in the kitchen, but I'll show you after. This print is actually from Minted. I'm in love with this print. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, and it is available. Chairs, I believe, are Restoration Hardware, but I know that Wayfair and I think Pottery Barn have some similar. There's a nice little autograph there from Annie. What are you watching? Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on, you guys. We got to put this on pause. I got to see what's going on the phone here. So we're all good there. So our dining room table is actually custom made, but the chairs are from Wayfair. I believe the end chairs are also available online. I love the light fixture and how it just frames the whole dining room. And this built-in turned out really, really good as well. For anybody who loves to entertain and you're working on a renovation, I would recommend a wall-to-wall, floor-to-ceiling built-in. We've got tons of plates and dishes over here. This is our liquor cabinet and bar area over there. We've got cooler drawers over here, and then up top, it's just a great place. I love to collect and store champagne glasses and wine glasses and martini glasses and all that fun stuff for entertaining. So I know a lot of you are going to ask about this. The Wild at Heart is actually an old tea towel that my girlfriend Shannon had framed for me. So it's not available online, but I know there are similar options. And the little kitchen for the kids is actually from Pottery Barn. One more thing in the kitchen I want to show you, which actually is one of the most sentimental things we have in the house. And this is actually fermented. So if you follow me on Instagram, you may already know this, but my grandma passed away last summer and she made these things called beet rolls. They're like our family's favorite things in the world. They're in my cookbook, which I also have to show you. I'll show you that when we get into the pantry. But anyways, for Christmas, I had the recipe printed on this beautiful foil paper and framed, and you can get it from Minted. So I'm going to show you that now because I think it's such an amazing gift for like whether Mother's Day or birthdays or Father's Day or any day. There it is. It's my most favorite piece of kitchen art. Well, it's my only piece of kitchen art, but I love it. And you can get these from Minted, so you can upload your own, say it might be wedding vows or chorus of a song or letter from your grandma or favorite recipe. But yeah, I really love this. So next is our entryway and our front porch. This light is from the same company that our island light and dining room light is from. And if you guys just want to take a peek here at the ceiling, we were going to paint this, but I really loved the way it looked just primed. I kind of like the antique finish of it, so we left it. The doors are painted Athabasca by Benjamin Moore, for anybody that's wondering. They're just custom made here in town. And then I love this little area here. So again, this table is custom made, but I'm sure you can find something similar to it online. But the olive wreaths are from the Cross. The light fixtures are from Pottery Barn. And I believe that mirror is from the Cross as well. Are you okay over there, bud? Okay, let's go outside. Quickly show you a few things I love out here. So I love our front doormat. We get lots of compliments on it, and it's probably one of the things that we get asked about the most. This is the 3 foot by 6 foot. And one thing I should definitely recommend if you do get this, it should be kept in a covered area. It doesn't get rained on or snowed on. It's about 1.5 years, 2 years old. So that's my biggest recommendation. And then the other thing we get asked about a lot is this little happy place sign. I think it's like under $10. So super, super cute. Okay, you guys coming back in or what? Did you blow off some steam? Come on, let's go. Get inside. Okay, now off to our pantry. Pantry is a little bit busier and messier than it normally would be. Typically when we have photo shoots, everything is all styled up and these cookbooks are perfectly lined up and color coordinated, and there definitely wouldn't be like real food hanging out here, but it is real life and I didn't have time to totally style it for you today. But I do love the pantry. It is so beautiful. I love the flooring, and I love that all of the stuff can stay kind of concealed. Drawers versus cupboards, which is really handy. I love my cookbook collection. We'll link some of our favorites here for you as well. If you're wondering what this basket of bread is, I'm such a like granny, but I actually keep all of our bread ends, and then when I cut off the corners, I keep it, and once a week or once every 2 weeks, I take this, I put it in the Vitamix and I grind it up and I save it and use it for breadcrumbs. So I love the zero waste component of that. And yeah, these are my Bennettons. I just started making sourdough. So this is what we use to proof the sourdough in. And if you guys are wondering about all this bread, this is all real bread, but I just let it sit out and get crusty, and it actually acts as like perfect home decor. So these baguettes are probably about 4 years old. And there's my grandma that I was talking about before. I have her in my pantry just because she was the inspiration behind our cookbook, Fresh Food, Full Hearts. If you don't have a copy of it, you have to swipe up and get it, because you guys, I'm going to give you a little tour of our cookbook because this is my opportunity to do so. It was #1 on Amazon for the longest time, and I think it's still up there in the bestsellers for cookbooks. But I'll just take you a little walk through it and show you what to expect with our cookbook, and then I'll sign off. So this is my grandma. She's making the beet rolls there, but I'll just take this out here and flip it over and give you a little tour. Book is by myself and Tori, who is my cousin. She is a dietitian, but she also has a food blog. She's very talented. And the whole concept behind this book was all about entertaining, but also people who have dietary restrictions. Also, the cookbook isn't necessarily healthy, but it is primarily plant-based. We really think about where our food comes from, picking the best ingredients, but also enjoying ourselves as well. So, for example, we'll say if it's something's naturally vegan, but but we'll give you a gluten-free option and we'll say it's nut-free. So anybody who has a family that has lots of dietary restrictions and you do a lot of entertaining, I would recommend this book. Shameless little plug. So the tofu fried rice is already vegan. There's a gluten-free option and there's a nut-free option. So lots of really, really great recipes in here. This bolognese is a fan favorite. Everybody loves it, especially if you have a meat eater in the family. Fool even the meat eaters, and it's a great make-ahead dish. And I often make like triple batches of it, and it freezes really well as well. So swipe up if you're interested in the cookbook. Lots of amazing recipes in here. I'm just like toot my own horn over here, but I mean these are my recipes from the heart. So check it out. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That concludes our house tour. Thank you. Look at my poor old rosemary plant there. I might need to trade that in for myself a new one. Anyways, I think I'm going to pour myself, I was going to say a glass of wine, but a little too early for that. Pouring myself a big coffee, hang out with Leo, maybe go check out the garden. But I just appreciate you guys hanging out with me so much. I hope you enjoyed my house tour. Sending you all so much love, especially during this crazy time. I know it's been difficult. You all are hanging in there. Anyways, guys, take care. Bye-bye.